everyone, it is time to start a new game. We are starting Citizen Sleeper. This is a role-playing game using some dice mechanics from more recent tabletop games. I have the camera facing me this time and the webcam and my microphone right in front of me. I'm gonna try to rearrange things for a bit so I can move that over to the side so I don't have the microphone blocking my view. In the meantime, a bit so I can hear what I'm doing. All right, character class. All right, extractor, operator, cryo, and interface actions. Does not explain what that does. It'd be nice if it did. Extractor. Sunbathes dice action allows for energy recovery at home. And machinist is the third choice. Try operator. See, this let me change screens in a minute. Admittedly, the mouse and keyboard are on this side, so yeah. Aware of on waking that this can delay between thinking and feeling, from mind to act and acting minor, almost imperceptible, always present. No items, no data. Is that the worst? That's worse than waking. When you yourself has spent many dark hours recalling what it felt to be real, to be a person, to be a body that was yours. First cold lake on a hot day. Believe in the first cold lake on a hot day. Sting your blood one compressed moon. Fingertip. All of a sudden, the memories are closer than you thought, blurring as you approach, you can't tell one from the other. Cold slips in, behind and around you. Sensations fade out of reach. You should be thankful for the dull nature of this new body, given your current circumstances. The wall of the container feel immediately present. Cold, hard, at your back and face, cramping your limbs. Resist the desire to stretch, knowing that the claustrophobia comes next, a little from your central nervous system. It isn't painful. Not like you used to know pain, at least. In emergency pain, mode, pain is a message to look for patients. A reminder that harm is imminent. There's no warning throb, no trembling nerves. Just a warning delivered with now quality of digital notification. Right now, there are thousands. And remember the others. Plan. If most part there wasn't a good plan, then your options were limited. Once you got the itch to get out, fighting it's possible. Was that or something worse? Much worse. It wasn't as simple. Collapse the shaft, drift away in the chaos, and the cargo processing. Seal yourselves into containers. There's hope for your left before you're missed. Some were lost in the shaft. Others never found the meaning. Only a few made it to the containers. The crater, as far as you know, left. It feels like enough. Enough to know that you might no longer be on that grim and heartless rock. Even if, in the hairless hole of a freighter, you might free solid long before you reached any destination. Wait for the cold or try to rest. You are restless. It's been a long time since you left, surely months, weeks, maybe months. Weeks, maybe months. You are dully aware of damage to your legs or your arms, and you've been preserving energy as much as possible. You have been reserving energy as much as possible, but your body has still needed to shut down many systems to protect you. You spent much of the time asleep, knowing that anything else would be impossible. Feel the weight of that impossibility begin to gather. It's time to sleep again. Nudge your false body into inducing delta waves into your emulated mind. once again recoil into a dream of what you were when you were a person. Rest. Time passes, the cold creeps further in. Feel something. Warmth. Not true warmth, but the indication of presence. Joyous release from the rigor. Sound, too, is everywhere, screeching and screaming so loud that your body ducks your hearing to protect its sensors. Then light. White is the cold, softer and softer, until in a haze of dirty yellow a figure appears. You are out. Alright, so I am on the station. Dragos. 2 hours since Dragos pulled you from the canteen. You sit huddled in the corner of a scrapyard, swaddled in the reflective folds of a mylar blanket. You are slowly coming back to consciousness, back to life. You stare at the ornately curving implement. I'm going to check this now. Nope. Cannot change. So I cannot change my screen speed. So I can't move it over to. By angular, incoherent humps of shifts, some corroded beyond recognition, others still carrying glassy wounds along their edges where plasma arcs slice them apart. As you trace their shapes with fogged eyes, you hear a voice. So, sleeper, you all thawed yet? I'm gonna be talkative. Almost. Never seen one of you come in like this. New frames must have better perseverance than Sub-Zero back. There are more than a few of you frozen solid the hull plates or inside outer locks of it. You weren't so lucky. Dragos comes into focus, shrouded in makeshift tech, headset with glinting eyes the mark of the drone operator. On his shoulder, one of his symbiotically linked drones perches, irising eye locked in you with an intelligent stare. The last living sleeper who came through this yard was a while ago. Didn't last long. Struggle to read his expression beneath tech, but he seems lost in memory for a moment. Maybe he's just figuring out what to do with you. Happened to him. I won't ask what led you to do it, to sell yourself to a corporation. And I suppose you know you can't go back. Your old body, theirs now, you're just software. A rogue emulation illegally possessing corporate property. You nod along, never biometrically signing the floor forms, the cold floor on your feet as you padded off the super souls. Promise of a life off-world, but as you do, you now get enough of your sensation that these aren't your memories. These are things you know, but not things you feel. You're no longer that person, you are an offshoot, a copy. You both knows what's ahead. At least the last one did. There's no easy way to put it. The body of yours is falling apart. It's the same for any secret who makes it out. S and ARP wants to protect their property, and they can't keep hold of you, well then no one can. Or that too, or rumors of it from the others, at least rumors of it from the other sleepers. Planned obsolescence, a built-in dependence on the regularly administered supplements that were part of your routine. Stop taking them when the body begins to shut down, separate from your mind. How long has it been? You have. Now, sleeper, you are one of the lucky ones. Dragos gets up and away towards the glassy dome of the yard. I is the best place you can be right now. I? Station. You'll see soon enough. Look, I got things to be getting on with. There's an old freight container I've been using as storage out in one of the stacks. We've been pulling in as much valuable scrap these days, so you're welcome to it. Something goes up within you. Emotion, fatigue. You shakily get to your feet. Alright, you head on up there. You'll need some rest. So with that, Dragos docks back into his Rex, his drones already converging with rusting Hulk. Plasma flashes, silhouetting his spindly figure as he returns. Alright, eye for the eye. Oriole! Welcome to Erlin's Eye. Life on the Eye runs in cycles, during which you can talk to characters, warriors, the station, and perform actions. At the end of each cycle, you need to head to your current home to rest. Resting will move forward, time for the station, head to the empty container to rest, and end the cycle now. My character. No upgrade points. Spend penalty to endure. +1 to interface, which means I have that ability. Spend a point on Endure. If I spend 2 points on Endure, I can get photosynthetic skin. Okay, so spending points on abilities gets me stuff. Cycle. Wake up curled up in the corner of the container and slowly begin assembling the world around you. All this time you find this body, the one you are in now, strange and disjointed. Its message is readable but somehow wrong. You sit up, pulling the mylar blanket close against the wall. Here you are, this ruined station, millions of miles from anyone you know. Still in the system, the nucleus make it out. It's impossible to know. After this, all what matters. Feel like keep running is the right answer. Or at least get in a condition where I can keep running. Colony, you're in indentured service. That's in the past now. No point digging through the fragments. The path ahead, a way of keeping this feeling body going. You keep yourself alive. Maybe you can get find your way up the station and out of the system. Magos has a few comforts in the container. Blanket, bedroll you slept on, a canister of water, makeshift electric stove, and some faded sachets of some desiccated powder. Thumb the power switch of the stove, and you begin to boil the water. The contents of the sachets smell like damp wood you sprinkled. A pungent smell washes over you, and it is restlessly put back to you. A ring, at the station, but felt ghostly. A web of threads pulling at your skin. Constellation of bright polygonal shapes like angular suns burning in your room. Something unpleasantly visceral about these images. Long after you finish drinking them before they begin to fade, you tidy away the stove as best you can and try to gather enough energy to breathe the day. So I have condition. This reflects the state of your artificial body. That's the top part up here. For one sacred each cycle, but it can also be damaged by violence, injury, or lack of food. Condition bar empties, you will suffer. Breakdown. Figure out how to recover your condition, since you no longer have the access to corporate pharmaceuticals that were keeping you alive. Action dice. At the start of each cycle, you can roll your action dice. These are used for action at the station. The number of dice rolled is based on your condition. Of course, your condition you have. Once you've used your dice, you can't take any further actions. You must rest to recover them in the current cycle. You also need to eat to survive. Reflected by your energy bar. You can fill your energy bar by eating, but first you have to find food or someone to get it. Your energy depletes by 2 segments each cycle. When empty, you will be starving. Starving condition, energy loss becomes condition loss, and your condition will lead to a double rate per cycle. I also know that we are using their dice system is using the dice system of Trails, Forged in the Dark, and Powered by the Apocalypse. 5 and 6s are successes. 4s are successes with consequences, failing forward, and I think 3 is as well, and 1s and 2s are you just fail. There is no success with additional benefits. There is no such thing as a critical success in Powered by the Apocalypse or Forged in the Dark, because they are dark, grim, and gritty systems and meant for dark, grim, and gritty games, which makes me wonder why anyone would make a Powered by the Apocalypse game based for doing a magical girl game. Not giving us on this. Magos is standing in the corridor when you close up the container. You're still wearing your headset, and the harsh light of the corridor, you realize it isn't planned. Drone sits on the shoulder, and its cache of sensor eyes rapidly iris. How are you feeling? Well, my Health level is flickering and only have 2 points of energy, so not good. Another container drone chirps, Dragos nods. You note that beneath Arbor's skin is marked by burns and blotches. Look, continues so much, but keep you safe. Alright, you well enough to work? Sure. Alright then. Very simple stuff. We hack these old hulks down, sell them off at the shipyards or the break market dealers for cryo. Occasionally we pull out some tech, something with a bit more value, but most of what comes in is scrap. It's hard to find good hands here, so I figure as a sleeper to be used to manual labor. Offer, and obviously they'll slip you a few chits of commission based on what you turn. Chits? These. He pulls out a small handful of small bars. Airwalled cryo isolate from the market will be used for trade out here. Okay. All right. He shuffles his feet nervously. Look, I wouldn't normally do this. In my opinion, it'd be best moving off as you can and sleep as well. Things being where they are in the yard, I need the help. Little tight here is all. I owe a little cryo to a client here or there. Pauses, thinks something else. Look, come on, just come down the yard and feeling pressure. There's plenty to do. He nods distractedly and turns and walks away, the drone hopping along ahead of him. See you later. For work. Alright, places I can go. Just the scrapyard. Let's go to the scrapyard. Action is the permanent way you interact. From action, you click and drag your chosen action dice to this. Action coordinate with clock, progress, energy, condition, or items based on their outcome. 3 kinds of outcome: positive, neutral, negative. Okay. So, I didn't quite have that quite right. 6. 1% chance positive. 2% positive, 50% chance neutral. So either way, it's going to be more or less successful. 25% positive, 50% neutral, 25% negative. Either way, you're probably going to fail. Like, this is, we're getting the fail forward guys. And then neutral or negative. To basically, best case scenario, don't gain anything. Worst case scenario, you lose. Type is critical repeatable. Critical action once. Risk is safe. Risky danger. Alright, safe. No loss of condition energy. Cryo if you lose. Negative outcome means loss of cryo energy is lost. Danger means negative outcome means condition loss. Neutral outcome can mean cryo energy loss. So for danger, that's something where if you got a 6, you use it on something dangerous. Skill, it's skill the action requires, and the modifier is added to the action dice. Which, so basically if you put a 6 on one of the -1, it treats it as a 5. Got it. So, engineer cycle clocks. So negative cycle clock is the day gets called in and bad things happen. Positive cycle clock okay, here. Put 5 all the section. Clocks is what actually build them. Track your actions on the effect. Building a clock is something good or bad is about to happen. Some clocks, like the one tracked in the stack of cycle clocks, each clock tick themselves forward once each cycle and complete without player input. Any active cycle clocks will be displayed on the icon for that location. Sleeper, you will unlock drives to find more about yourself in the world. Drives guide you to pursue objectives, the path you wish to take. You can track drives. A track drive will use the yellow marker on the gauge to flip to your bow. The next drive menu through the arrow button at the top left of the screen. You are now free to explore the eye and make a light here. Check your drive to survive. Look for food to keep your energy up and the weight of perfect condition. Fill clocks and progress to racing and progress. Remember to end cycle at your home when you are out of dice.
Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please like and subscribe. And also consider backing my Patreon. Patreon backers get episodes up to 1 week early of this show and any future Let's Plays. Also, please consider backing my Ko-fi. Toss me a few bucks also helps support the show, and it's not a monthly obligation or anything like that.